In this video, we're going to go over how to predict values using the line of best fit. So we're going to go back to our original example with our hip replacements. I'm going to enter the data again, just so we know how to do that. So remember, we're going to put enter your own, and then we're going to put our age, and we're going to put our recovery. And then we're going to copy and paste those back in. So we have our age, copy and paste. And then we're going to do our recovery. Control Shift down, copy and paste. Make sure you go back up to the top. So this is the data that we had before. Remember, we had our regression line. This was our line of best fit. And we had our slope and our intercept, our correlation coefficient, coefficient of determination. And we have talked about all of those. So now what we want to do is we want to hit find predicted value. So say we wanted to predict how long it would take to recover if you were 60 years old. And that tells us about 21 days to recover. Now let's say, okay, what about 65 years old? This would be 24 days to recover. And if we were down here on the low end, say we were only at the 45, this would only take us 11.5 days to recover. So all we're doing here is we're plugging this 45 into this equation. So if you do 45 times 0.619 and subtract 16.4, you're going to get 11.52. Now, when you're doing these, you can't really predict values that aren't in the scope of this line. So say if we wanted to predict 15, you can see how it gives us -7, which is a value that doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense because it is not in the scope of our data. So you really only want to use values that are included in our data range for them to be accurate. And again, these values are not going to be 100% accurate because our correlation coefficient is only 0.4. It's only moderate. Only 17% of the recovery time is explained by this age. So it's not going to give us the best prediction, but it does give us a prediction that we can use. And that is how you predict values using the DCMP data analysis tool.